so I'm just going to have to roll with it. Build a canal. Oh yeah, I forgot there's loads of new stuff. Anyway, so we seem to be losing a lot of money here, this low land value, and it seems to be getting kind of bad. Low land value. These guys are really serious about low land value. Means they're going to be moving out. So we definitely should try and boost the land value. That's leisure, unfortunately. If we look at land value here, although it actually is like, it's kind of okay. It's like in the medium, and these people aren't worried about it. So how come they're so worried about it? I don't understand. It's strange how these people are suddenly freaking out. But I assume if I was to just put some parks in here, everyone would calm down. Maybe. Let's see, what have we got here? City fountain. Let's bang that in. God, it's really low over here. See if I can get this in anywhere without it taking down a house. Burning down a house. Should really just try and get this. Oh, look, we'll put it right here. There we go. Oh wow, look. That had an immediate impact. This is leisure though, not necessarily land value. Something like a small impact. Need to boost some stuff up. By the way, guys, don't. I know that there's new things in the game because they've updated stuff. But like, let's just play it by ear. Let's not freak out and start. You know, build this, build this, build this. We'll just build it as we go in a normal, organic way. Okay, it's just going to be as it is. Right, let's put another little park here. That's had a bit of an impact, and those people do seem to have calmed down somewhat. But I'm kind of surprised how much people are freaking out over there about their land value. Fuse's workhouse. Oh, that's in the industrial area. Yeah, I remember. I think some of these other areas have got like much bigger effects. Yeris! Finally made it to the stream. Good to see you, man. Glad you made it to the stream. Right. What else have we got here? So many of these things I wish that they would make bloody markers for. Oh yeah, I've got my coal terminals and stuff. I have added quite a few other little mods and stuff on this one. Let's add a church in here. This would actually look perfect on the end here. Let's put that in. Great. Okay, that does seem to have helped abate people's moods, and they sort of they definitely sort of seem to be having a little bit better value here now, so that's good. Yeah, guys, don't forget, you can use my code on Greenman Gaming. So if you want to save 20% on games and you want to help me out a little bit, Luton, 20 Luton, you can use that code. It's Luton Save 20 Luton, even. I should probably make a little note about that on some of my YouTube channels. Anyway, what are we doing? I'm just kind of... The reason we're not really doing anything right this second is because I'm just trying to remember and assess where we were at before. The town and the city is actually looking pretty damn good. Oh yeah, I'm just remembering as well that we have to have those things now where the guys like come out. Let's look at the heating as well. Heating in the area is all looking pretty good. Seems to be some crime down here. Crime rate is high. Where is the police stations? The police station's literally right down the road. It must just be that one house. I'm sure the cops will deal with it if we just leave them to it. No, hi there Luton, and chat here for a sec, then going to dinner, then hopefully back later. Yeah, we'll be streaming for an hour or two at least. But this will have a much longer stream. Oh yeah, also, actually guys, I should point out, I'm not entirely sure if I will be streaming much at all next week. I don't know. I'm having something done next week. I've had like a little small surgical procedure, and I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to talk, basically. So we'll have to wait and see. Might be alright, might be not at all, so we'll see what happens. I'm greatly looking forward to it. Right, let's see how the snow plough guys are doing. I gotta remember what section these are under, actually. That's boiler station. I'm just gonna re-familiarise myself with some of these things. Isn't it under like traffic or something? Elevation step. What? Elgato HD 60 Pro arrived today. Can't just set up tweaking stuff. Yeah, I think I might be getting one of those as well, because I think it's time for me to step that up. So we'll see what's happening with that. Where the hell is the snowplow stuff? Or does it just happen automatically? I can't remember. I should remember, but I can't remember. I think then they come out from like some depot somewhere. Where the hell did I put that? Oh, it's here, isn't it? Yeah, snow dump. Is it under this section? I can't remember where it is. It's normal water. Snowplows on a tab at the end of roads tab. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're here, road condition. That's right. Well, yeah, I knew it was somewhere like that. Cool. Anyway, that's good. We'll see how they get on. Actually, it makes me wonder whether I should start considering to put out a new... Yeah, like snow's building up over this side of town. In fact, it's building up pretty heavily here. I don't know, the snowplows are doing a pretty good job. Look, they're sort of out and about over here. They seem to be doing okay. Well, I don't know. Like I've said many times before, I really like this. I love the little snowmobile park. It's really, really cool. It's awesome, actually. Really, really good. Really good leisure activity. I actually still really like SimCity, the newer one, even though we wish that it could have been much bigger. I think that would have been the only thing. If they'd have made it so that, like Skylines, you could unlock new sections, it would have been great. It obviously had a really bad release, but also... There's some things I like about SimCity, like for example the police station. So with the police station, you can add things onto it, which is really cool. You know, you can add extra sections on, like little bumper, you know, you build stuff onto it, and that's really, really cool. Right, here we go. I was just getting concerned about the snow building up, but actually they're still ploughing that through, so there we go. Right, we should probably sort of look to build. So apparently we need medium demand for commercial. I'm just trying to consider. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I should just remember, guys, that we've. I'd actually forgotten that we have the like the population realism thing on, which is why we require like so much less commercial than you may normally need. So like in real life, you don't actually have like huge areas of shops like every other street, you know. And so that's actually kind of replicated in this. So you don't require so much commercial. You don't really need so much at all in order to satisfy the needs of the community, because we've got quite a lot of mods running on this version. So for one thing, we have like the rush hour mod. So basically, what that does, it means that people come and go at the correct times of day, and then also we've got like the road anarchy thing on. Okay, so there's stuff like that as well. And we've obviously got this one right here, so we've got the road customization tool. Oh, landscaping is new. Ooh, so we actually have, wow, look at this. That is pretty amazing. So we actually have the ability to landscape now in-game. That is pretty epic. But does it cost? With the landscaping tools, you can lower or elevate terrain, smoothing it out or create new hills. Water structures allow you to build canals, quays, and flood walls. Canals can be used for beautification or just moving water. Use flood walls to keep water in the canal. Flooding occurs, blah, 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 blah. That's really nice. I definitely have to experiment with this a little bit. Oh wow, look, it's even got the beautification objects that I can place in from the builder, so we could really have some fun. Yeah, because I've got quite a lot of modded stuff in here, so that would actually work out really awesome. Oh wow, look, they've actually added in their own sort of boulder things so that you can add boulders in, because this was actually sort of, I say, in this beautification pack, so you can add in like, I wonder how it works though, whether it just like bangs in anywhere. Nice. Actually really cool. And then we've got the sort of canals and so on here as well, but I don't think that necessarily really suits the kind of map that we're on. Key to give waterfront a nice finish. That's kind of interesting though. We're not really having so much of a key area, although we could try it here. Like, let's just see how this works. Oh! Thank you very much, guys. Rocking and rolling off to the start. Yaris, not a lot I know, saving to get a graphics card. Yeah, save it, get your graphics card, buddy. Thanks very much for a little tip in there, Yaris. Yeah, let's see if we can do this waterfront stuff down here. My only thing is I'm a little curious as to how this is going to function. It's also a bit tricky because it's night time and I can't see what the hell I'm doing. So does this just like... Oh, I see. So it just kind of like... let's put it on the freeform one. So you just kind of build it along. And it creates like a proper edge. Like that to your seafront. It's actually really cool. Trouble is, you've got to try and do this without it taking out... Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty damn cool. So if you can see this, because it's, as I say, it's still nighttime, it creates like a nice clean edge to your community. That's a really, really cool tool. I think they kind of realised that people maybe sort of, yeah, didn't like the fact that some of the edges just like slip off into the water. That's really cool. Right, it must be nearly daytime now. It's been ridiculously nighttime for like a long time now. I wonder if this is like to do with the realistic time actually. It doesn't seem to be becoming daytime. That's the thing that's worrying me. Or it's like time is going really, really slow. I'm wondering if it was always like that before and I don't remember. The thing with the landscaping is that you only have a certain amount of soil available. Once it's used, you have to just get some from somewhere else on the map, and you can't just buy soil. Yeah, Flame says there is no day. What's going on here? Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Like, was it always like this? Was it always like this before and I don't remember? It wasn't always night before, right? Yeah, but I was speeding it up and the time barely seemed to pass. Like, and there's no sunshine? I can't even tell whether people on the stream are being serious right now either, because everyone's just making jokes and I can't quite tell whether... everyone's making jokes and I can't quite tell whether people are giving me serious answers or not. Everyone's just saying it's nighttime, it's nighttime, it's nighttime. It's like, yeah, I'm actually asking a question. Oh, actually, I do kind of see the sun coming up, I think. I think it might be just to do with the mod and the fact that it's just making it longer, but it's just like a really, really, really long time at night. I don't know. Well, anyway, we need some more housing. I can't remember whether we were going to sort of build like a new community area up here. I think we probably should. Oh yeah, in fact, actually, I already have a forestry area. I was talking about building a forestry area, but we already have one up here. That kind of explains things. Did you try to turn day back on again? It does seem to be going today though, guys. I think it's just to do with the timing mod. So it's the mod that basically, it's kind of like a more realistic sort of time period and things, and I think that's what's affecting it. I'm going to put houses right next to that fire station. We'll get some there. I'm just surprised because, yeah, look, see, it's starting. The sun is starting to come up. It's just really, 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 really slow. Yeah, like it's getting light. I'm just kind of surprised at just how slow the time is, because, like, even in speeded up mode, look, it's taking forever. I'm kind of curious about that. There we are, see that it's becoming daytime. It's a bit weird because, like I say, even on so like look, its seconds are ticking by. So I guess every second is almost like a minute or something. I'm not quite sure. It seems to be anyway. Yeah, it just seems a lot slowed down. Anyway. Right, so fire is going on here. Right, let's start thinking about what we maybe want to build next. So how much money have we got? We've got doing good money. We've just got a huge housing demand right now, not much more than that. Wow, the mining facility is doing really good. Wow, where is upgrading? Oh, the community here. Yeah, see, I think the land value... Yeah, look, see, the land value during the daytime is really, really good. We're back to that classic day-night thing going on, and the fact that the nighttime seems to really, really affect the land value. And why do all these places need water? Oh, shoot. Because we need water, that's why. Where's my water facilities? Okay, we have one down here. Oh, that's sewage, actually. This is my water facility. I think we really need to get the water facilities away. And we actually have some here. So we really should try to put the water facilities over this side if we need to. Speaking of which, where are my more advanced and small pumping stations and things? It seems like I'm missing some things. And I wonder whether this is to do with the updates and some things no longer working, perhaps. Because I used to have a lot more water options than this. But I wonder whether... I seem to remember having this mistake before, and then realising that they were actually placed somewhere else now, right? There's a list of mods which don't work anymore. Yeah, I'm sure that there would be some mods which don't work anymore, but I mean, that's quite a lot. I used to have a huge amount of water options and things which previously worked. We do have the large water pumping station, but to me I can see like a large amount of things which don't seem to be working anymore. Yeah, you used to have the clarification plants which don't seem to be there now, so I'm a bit confused as to what is happening there. Somebody wants to highlight that to me. The whole city's probably freaking out right now because I think I've just destroyed the power system. Come on, work, work, work. There we go. Let's get this connected up. But I seem to remember... Yeah. The clarification pools, but I seem to remember that they were actually under some other tab. Because I remember this confused us last time. It's in the second empty tab. Oh, that's right. Yeah, look, it's here. It's here. There's like an empty tab in the middle. Yeah, this confused me last time because there's other things like small water pumping station and the water treatment plant. Well done, well done. General Marshal solved the problem. I knew it was there somewhere. I just totally forgot. Anyway, we've got our big water pumping station now, like across the way from town, so that's good. So that's going to solve that. But we still need the clarification issues, and I think that this can be like the sewage district over here, basically. So let's get some little roads going on down here. I think we can just have like a... yeah, we can have like we can have alleys. We can just have 2-lane alleys, which go this way. Let's turn that stuff off. So we're going to create like our water treatment section over here now. This is what we'll have. Okay, awesome. Right, so from here we'll get water and we'll get the water clarifiers. Alright, and then we'll connect these up. Awesome, so that's going to help our sewage treatment. There we go. The clarifiers are like absolutely frozen solid though, so how are they working? They're just absolutely solid. There we go. Good Elmer, 3 videos on YouTube. You should make some more operations. Well, time is always my the bane of my life. Right. It's going good. Let's have a look at this stuff here, though. Yeah, look at this little moat edge going around here now. This really is a good feature to add. They just continue to add really, really intelligent solutions to things in this game. It's really, really impressive. I recorded and uploaded the Zeus missions from Friday. Zeus missions from Friday. Good stuff. Good stuff, Val. Right, so those are those elements. Oh, this is our farming district, although everything's like frozen solid, which makes it seem kind of like fields and pastoral farming shouldn't even really be a thing, you know. This road here is looking quite busy, and we have got like the 2-2 lane going on, but you know, something you should be able to do with the roads is set it so that you can't have parked cars. I feel like that's a thing that it should be. It should be that you can't have parked cars. I'm going to upgrade these roads a bit. What we want is small 4 lane, I think. Basic with 3 lane, yeah, small 4 lane. Right, it's not so much of an issue on the bridge, but I think I will add it to the bridge, nonetheless. Gonna have to lose that house on the end, sorry my friend. This one I can upgrade without it affecting anything, and that stuff's all done already. Right, good. So we just added a little bit of volume increase going across the bridge here, as you can see. What was the one thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, does anybody know, if somebody wants to go and find out, because I should have looked, whether they adjusted the mod? I think I did actually add the mod back on, but the mod where basically the traffic used both lanes. Actually, we can kind of see it happening over here. Yeah, see, look, so they're already like backing up and not using all the lanes. I don't know whether that mod is working anymore. I'll have a look after the stream, because basically I know that mod stopped working when it got upgraded, but then I think it got fixed, and I'm not quite sure whether I added it back in. Well, you can get greenhouses in the farming. In fact, you can see them here, like. Except that they've all got snow on the roofs, which would mean it would be totally dark inside, which is kind of counterproductive to that. But we could almost do with a little subsidiary road running across here. But I think we need to kind of unlock the next section. Let's see if we can't unlock a whole new area. A whole new world. I think I wanted to unlock this area, but a whole new building area this way as well. We have got this whole section down here to unlock as well. I think it would make sense to unlock this as a 4, but there's actually very little area here that can be utilised for building, and plus over here we get like rail connections and a new road connection. A lot of pasture. It would be very kind of city building over this side, but I think that's necessary. So yeah, we'll unlock that section. So we've got this whole area here now to build onto as well. Oh, and we get a railway connection as well, so we can build railways. In Traffic Manager Plus, improved AI still works. Yeah, I think it didn't at the update, but then I think it did get fixed afterwards. So I need to double check that I've still got that down. Hey, Astar, if you had a second and you wanted to, you could tweet to me that mod, just so that I can save myself time when I finish the stream. Is this a map of your own creation, Luton? Yes, it is, and I'm actually planning to release this map, guys, this week. But I don't know. I don't know if it's fully 100%, like, you know, definitively okay. But I have kind of tried to ensure that all things work. The only thing I don't know if it works is the shipping. I have planned a route in for ships, but I haven't actually seen it happen. So I don't know. It theoretically should work. So you know, but I'll put the map out there anyway. Yeah, see, the multiple lane thing really could do with being fixed. I feel like we could do with more. There seems to be a lot of snow build up here, and I'm wondering how much of 23% full, snowplows in use 5 of 6. We only have 1 snow dump, and we have quite a large amount of area to cover now, so I really feel like we should probably look at upgrading that. Oh yeah, the road maintenance thing is quite different to the snow dump itself. I think the ships start coming to the city when you build a harbour. Yes, but if you've ever built a map, you basically have to have like a connection where the ships come in by, and then you connect to that connection point. So unless it comes into where you are, and because this map is very sort of river based, you'll see further down the map how that actually happens, and I'll showcase it when I do my map showcase to show what happens with that. Right, let's put another snow dump, because we've got two actually. We've got one up here. I really think actually we could do with another one sort of just here in this city, to be honest. Although it won't allow me to do it there. We've got like our rubbish collection facilities and stuff over here. I think, to be honest, we could just bang it in over here, really. There we go. Right, we need to have that happening. Right, this needs water. Okay, apparently we actually need some commercial, so let's do that. Ping. There we go. Water for those guys. Yeah, the snow is really building up down here. We'll start building some bridges out this way as well. Yeah, commercial. We need some commercial. Let's look at getting that in. Build some high density commercial. Let's get some up here in our wealthy area. We'll build something on the end there. I think this whole overlook area can be like a little shopping district. We finally need some more industrial as well. So I think potentially we could expand our mining facility here. So this is Liam's awesome mining. So we haven't named anything for. It's been such. I feel a little disorientated almost coming back into the game. It's been such a while since we played. I haven't forgotten, but it's just been like a little disorientating coming back into things. Right, there is still some ore all around this side of the hills, so we need to get some up here. You can easily build a little, facilities like here. And then we can actually build a road which comes down. Actually, let's tuck it tight in. Too steep. I want to hear nothing of that. Oh yeah, that's a corner and a half. Sorted. Right, that's that road down. Looting, there you go, this is the mod copy. Don't have Twitter yet. Okay, well I'll just open that on my browser. I don't like putting ship connections on rivers because the ships seem wrong for river traffic. I wish you could set barges and riverboats for river. Yeah, I completely agree, Ziddy. Is that even? Yeah, I completely agree. It would make a lot more sense to do that with the kind of river stuff. Oh, this water is horrible. It's not my normal water. It's not very nice. All my drinks have gone wrong today. Right, let's get some industry. Actually, first of all, before we even do industry, we need to expand the mining facility. Yeah, so let's just make this a small bit. So we just need to expand this way, really. Shall we cover all the hills? All the way down here. This feels like it works a little better as well, the zoning thing. I don't know, it just somehow feels a little bit better. Not quite sure why. Right, let's get some more jobs for people. A bit slow today, guys, sorry. These guys are going to need power as well, but that shouldn't be a problem. Get that water up there. I see you have many roads. What mod is that? I can't even remember off the top of my head. I should really learn, but it's stuff I look for late, and then I come to it later. I'm just like, ah. I need to make a mod pack, guys. That's one thing I need to do for sure. I really can't breathe today. It's bad. Is there any trouble with streaming late at night? It's like late at night is when you're affected most by being ill. Right, there we go. Got some new mining up. Oh, and they've happily connected to the electricity straight away there. Right, we've fulfilled all our needs. Some houses have kicked out, but that's no problem. So we really need to start building maybe a new housing district. Can we even build offices yet? We can. We need to get an office district happening down here, I think. Which means we really need a new roundabout. Or some kind of junction anyway. Yeah, we need some kind of junction here on this corner. Got the money for it. Right, let's see if we can't build a junction in on this. I wish you could like map that and then just click and it would just do it. So unfortunately for everybody involved, I'm going to have to improvise my own junction. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm going to have to improvise my own junction, guys. I know you're a big fan of that. Right, first of all, we need the roundabout off-ramp. So let's do that. We shouldn't need a big 6-lane one because it's only this. Right, 6 lane. We actually just need a highway road. Yeah. So I think what we'll actually do is we'll have the roundabout further down. Or did we put like a 6 over here? Did we put 6? Yeah, we have. Yeah, it's 6. Yeah. Okay, but we'll get 6 on here. Yeah, Luton Road. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. Sorry. Get ready for the horror. Right, I've got to try and do this, and I need to make this a good distance away from. I'm actually wondering if I can build this here. Maybe if we're clever. You're going to get away with it. That's not quite perfect, is it? It's not quite right. It's doing so well. That's better. I'll get away with that. I'll take it. Everyone's like, I can't enter this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right, okay. It's been so long. It's been such a long time. I really have lost touch with like where I was with all these things. Right, we need highway off ramps is what we need. Although I think I do actually normally connect. Yeah, no, highway off ramps will be fine. God, it's so weird because it's like when the snowy roads just look so odd. I truly enjoy your junctions, Lucy. Hey, calm down. Everyone in the stream's like spamming OCD at me. I haven't even done anything yet. Just calm down, alright? We haven't got to that point yet. Right, okay. It's going to be all good. You wait. Just like it's fine. Right, look, see, look, just an off-ramp there onto the road. No problem. Turn traffic lights off. Then we'll have a nice little happy on-ramp going on. Look, why won't it do what I want it to? Look, that's the perfect one. It's a little bit extreme. Bit of a right-hand. It should lead on better than that, you know. See if we can do better. I really feel like we should do better than that. I feel like it should be like... Like, why will it never curve the right way? Yeah, look, it should be like that. Look, why does it try to curve that way? Why? This pisses me off. Doesn't make any sense. It should curve the other way. Like that. Not like that. Like that. Ridiculous. Look, it refuses to blend in. I think I made a solution to this where I went like over the road and came in from the other side, but these roads are too tight together. Pain in the ass, seriously. What do you want? See, look, that's how I want it to be. That would be pretty perfect. They actually need to make like a kind of thing where they need to make like a merging lane so that you would build a road like this and then it kind of merges it in. That's really what they need to do. We're just going to have to bloody make do with some terrible, like, right hand like that. I'm sorry. It's like the best the game will let me do. Anyway, right, so then we just need to do the otherwise. I'm trying to think how best to do that. Okay, so we need to come off here. We could go underground, but I'm going to go over. Oh, there we go. It'll make it. It'll make it, no problem. Not so sure about that. Kind of feel like this is going to be a busy junction. I think there's a mod for that, Luton. There's a mod for everything. There's a mod for that. Yeah, we should have a little look. And you can build your road backwards and reverse it. What? What are you talking about? I'm feeling like this isn't bad. This isn't good even. I'm trying to remember what I did before. I think I just made it so that the connections were a little bit more spread out. Makes me actually think that probably it'd be a good idea to make this connection here a little further back so that it kind of comes off like that and then connects here like that, so it's a little bit more spread out. And then this connection here, yeah, actually, so then this connection here should be a three-way that connects right on like that. Okay. And then what we do is we take another, because the wedge they generally drive toward the right lane. So then what we're going to do is we'll take a small branch off of this road here. And then we'll loop it back around onto the other road. There you go, look. Problem solved. And then this just happily comes down. Yeah, look, see, nice, simple interchange. Easy. And this just loops around like that. Done. No, really good. Sorted. Lynn, I feel like you can make the highway connection more fluid by building from the highway to the round and then reverse the road. How would that make any difference? It doesn't matter because it's done now. Right, okay, so that's sorted. Let's just turn off the traffic lights because we don't need those. Cool. Right, and then we've got like a big commercial and a big industrial demand, but that's okay because we're going to build offices, so we're going to have our demand will be met. There is the highway here, but I feel like obviously the highway might kind of serve a different sort of route as well. Looking the roundabout is backwards. So yeah, you're right, it is. I can't bloody tell because I can't see the arrows because of the bloody road. Do I actually need to have it on the 6th lane? I'll just be careful. Can you just right click? Yeah, it is backwards, but I couldn't bloody see that it was, because look, can you see the arrows there? Can you see the arrows? I can't. Look. You can't see anything. It's like really, really, really hard to tell. The only one I can just about see it on was this one. Oh yeah, it should be 6 lane one way. I have not played this game for a long enough time, I swear to God. Is that going the right way now? Yeah, see, we've had this issue before. No, it's not. There we go. I've had this issue before where there's like one section which kind of doesn't like it. Oh, that's correct now. But like, what's going on with this? I've had this issue before. There we go. It's just like one little bit sort of not happy about it. Right, cool. That's sorted now. Right. Okay, Christ, that was a pain in the ass, wasn't it? Seriously. Right, we don't need to have like really severe roads on this section because we're just building the office park. But we do need a little road in and out. Too steep, don't be silly. There we go. I think that'd be better if I just built it from scratch right from the top, actually. If we're gonna get this to sweep down here like this. I kind of need I just need the starting platform here, and then yeah, look like that. There we go. Right, problem solved there on the road. Little bit of a steep road connection there, but that's fine. This road is suicide. No. Look, if lorries can make it up and down my hilltop, no, not that one. This one. Look, if lorries can make it up down my hilltop nightmare, I mean, look, that's a road for lorries to contend with right there. Look, they're handling this one, no problem at all. Okay, look, they're straight up and down. Look at this jackknife corner, look, in the snow. They're just like, no problem. Like, they love it. This bit's even worse. Look at that fucking corner. That's a corner. That's what you call a corner right there. Look at that. In the snow. At like 300 feet in the air. Yeah, the luge road. Everybody's loving it. Loving it. God, it's a blizzard out here. Look at this. Why is there no sound? It should be like... It should be like full-on snow sound. I think that's the only thing that this is missing a bit. It really needs to be like... You can just hear it. But it's not enough. You really like to see people suffer. You know, it's like... I forgot we're into bloody nighttime now. Bloody 50 days of night. Jesus. Right, let's build Main Street, I guess. Seriously can't see what we're doing. If you would like a new district, start telling me why, because this obviously is going to be a new district, so that means somebody gets to be named from it, guys. I'm going to start off simple. As always, with my office districts, I'll try and make them functional and aesthetically pleasing. I've kind of screwed myself straight away. But as with all the other aspects of my cities, we keep it pretty organic at the same time. God, I'm all over the place today. This is what happens when you stop playing a game for a while. It all just goes out of sync. Oh, that'll do. Awesome stuff. Yep, district naming. We got a district naming going on. Right, time to start. Actually, we need water and stuff over here. It's gonna be an issue. Right, We'll probably need to get heating pipes in on this one. Because my office workers are going to want to be all toasty and warm. Shit, we don't have much heating available though right now. May as well do the offices while we're... not offices, may as well do the industrial section while we're here. Right, we're going to need more heating available though, unfortunately, at the same time. We've got boiler station or the geothermal heating plant, 480 per week. Generates 80. Ah. Oh yeah, geothermal's like better for the environment, right? Yeah, well, we should probably get one in. Let's put it here up on the end. There we go. Just need to connect it up. There we go. Geothermal plant working away to heat the city. But we're going to need like a commuting road because all the people living over here. My concern is that this roadway here is going to start getting extremely busy. I can foresee this becoming like quite a problem, this road connection here, but not much I can do about that. I still like the creativity of the looping connection which like runs back on here. Little Panama. No, because the districts we always name after people, so it's always named after... Why are you freaking out about waste? Oh, it's the graveyard, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I think I have automatic graveyard I'm emptying now as well because I just got so tired of going around and doing it. Like, for the longest time I sort of decided to roll with it, and in the end I was just like, enough is enough, like, just gotta not have that. Yeah, so we need to connect my office district, but whilst we obviously do have the roundabout here, I'm semi-concerned about levels of traffic coming from the main city. And I feel like there should be some other solution. And there is, actually. There would be another solution. Another solution would be like some vast underground roadway. But do I want to make this junction even more busy? That's the question. Not really. Then again, it could be really interesting. Let's do it. Let's make an interesting roadway. So we're just going to have a 4-lane. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go from here straight on, and we're going to go underground. So this is going to be super interesting. Right. So we're going to go underground over here. I'm going to keep it underground all the way down, but it should actually really theoretically come out above ground about here or somewhere, I think. So we'll have it come up about here. There we go. We'll have it come out here, look, and then bang, sweep round into the office district. So that's pretty cool. That's an elegant solution. So it comes up out, there we go. And that's going to be a nice, easy way for the traffic to come down through that section there. It's definitely going to still need the traffic lights going on. It's going to be a bit of a busy junction here, but if we need to address that later, we will. It's already getting quite busy, but the issue, as I say, if I can get that AI roadway thing working, then obviously we'll use more lanes and that will work better. So we will look at that. Right, anyway, let's start getting offices down, although we don't actually need offices right now. It seems to be that demand and sort of capability is doing fine. What we do need is more commercial, so... But where? This is always the issue. Actually, we could get some more commercial down over here. Some small commercial sections in there. Some more little commercial shops here as well. There we go. Right, speed things up a little bit. This place over here is still complaining about garbage collection. How much garbage collection have we got? We've got incineration status is bad. Landfill usage though is good. One is emptying out though. We could probably afford to give ourselves another incineration plant, that's for sure. Let's put this down here. There we go. Incineration status is now good. We could use a water supply though. May as well just connect that up at this point. Right. I'm starting to get back in the groove a little bit. It's been a while since we've done this. Cool, more YouTube catch-up to look forward to. Yeah, there is going to be quite some YouTube catch-up. There's a lot of YouTube catch-up to go out there, but we've just been sort of ploughing through a lot of stuff at the moment. So much I want to do, always, always. Right, anyway. So we've got our office area prepared. There's just no demand right now. We could start by putting a couple of little offices in, but it seems like there's just like not many people coming into the town right now. One issue that we're going to have down here is power as well. We're going to have power issues. I'm going to have water issues as well. Actually, no, we don't have water issues, but we're definitely going to have power issues. I'm just going to start us off with 3 little offices there, but we're going to have to get power down here, and that's going to be a stretch. We can worry about tidying this up later. I'll put that there for now, so that when the offices eventually do develop in. But I feel like there's other things we need to do right now, so like schools and maybe police and fire and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, so there is some industrial demand. One thing we need to do though is we need to definitely zone this area here. We don't need any industry specialisation at all. There we are, look, they've started to build an office. So, well, this area is going to be unnamed temporarily. Spruce Hills will make it for now. Marshall Park, if it's going to be for offices. Yep, do you know what? I like it. I'm just going to go straight in there. General Marshall is straight out the gate. We'll get that in there, so... Marshak. No. Marshall Park. There we go. It's going to be a little... Oh, look. This is Marshall Park. It's one little office. Oh. That's going to be a great YouTube thumbnail. You're like, yep. Marshall Park. Look at it. It's like empty. Oh dear. Right, it'll grow. It'll grow in time. We need to deal with whatever other issues we have right now. So let's look at, okay, garbage is done. Healthcare, not so good. Looks like there's a lot of deaths building up, which means probably we haven't got enough graveyards going on. And facilities like that. What's this? Medium-sized clinic. So we've only got a few cemeteries, and it looks like most of them, in fact all of the cemeteries are emptying right now. That's not good. Let's put another graveyard in then. We're going to need several actually graveyards to come in. Like urgently. Put another graveyard here, sort of overlooking the hills. Yeah, all the graveyards are currently emptying, which is really, really bad. We're going to need, maybe we'll get like a crematorium somewhere as well. $9.60 per week, but I think it's going to be worth it. Oh, brilliant. Don't need to worry about that because we've got another facility that's empty already. Okay, so... oh, jeez. I think people are happy because we suddenly... solved our death problem. Yep, and the other graveyard is finished emptying, so now that's going to be operating normally, and everyone seems to be suddenly happier, which is really good news. We've got positive people coming back into the city again now, which is really good. Right, okay, fire. Not doing so good on fire. There's quite a few areas which are red, so even though they're well cared for, they're not so well cared for. I think we could do with upgrading this section over here, so we'll put like a proper firehouse down here. Make the those areas much happier, and I think what we'll do is we'll take this firehouse and we'll move it over here to our very small farming community. So that gives them a little bit better coverage. Still not great coverage up here though, but you can't have it all. Definitely not good coverage in the mining area. I think we could do with a sort of local fire station up here. We'll have one down here on the corner, so that'll provide sort of a bit better coverage for everybody. Doesn't actually seem to have made much of a difference though, does it? Probably to do with the way the roads are. 800 a week though, it's a fair crack. Fire capacity 6. What we need to do is bang this in here. Barely made any difference still. We'll put another one down here like that. Yeah, these guys up on the hillside, they just doesn't seem to improve. And that doesn't seem to improve either. Kind of annoying. Kind of surprised that that didn't improve things at all. We definitely need a fire station down here just for when eventually that's going to be required. So we'll just put that in. There we go. Oh god, he's going to need power and stuff. Hopefully that'll connect. Yeah. Got water. Yep, got water. Right. What next? What next? Policing. Policing in the city overall is not too bad. We could just do with some more down this end of town, I think. Could do with the prison as well, at some point. Got a rural police station. I think we'll just have like a kind of, yeah, sort of medium-sized station there. Got 30 people coming into town, so that's good. Maybe they need other services on top of the mountain. I don't know. I mean, I don't think they need medical, do they? I always forget. I never sort of put healthcare stuff down for industry, but I think industry does still need it, right? Let's look at schools, guys. We don't have that many schools down, look. It's probably a big factor right now. Looks like the police station needs water. Yeah, we need some education down, I think. So this is for like lower level schooling. Oh shit, power. What's going on with power? Ooh, Christ. We just dropped off the grid on power. Let's just bang in a few more power turbines. How is that occupied? That's not in the same space. Right, there we are, we're good on power again. Get some more turbines in. Actually, let's just look as well at the capability of building this in. I'm not quite sure whether... Yeah. I never designed this with creating a dam in mind. Yeah, this wasn't really designed with the idea of creating this sort of dam in mind. It wouldn't work anyway. I wonder what would happen if we built one from like here all the way across to here. You really need to get high up on the power stakes. getting too bad, getting like 1,000 out of it. But yeah, that's not really good. The higher you can build it, the better. We tried doing this previously. I didn't really design this map to require hydroelectric power, but I was just kind of curious as to whether or not you could do it. But I really didn't design it with that in mind because there's plenty of wind power here. If we go to wind, you can see, look, around the plains here, and just in general, there's areas of quite significant wind. So like this whole section right here can be used for wind power. You really don't need the big hydroelectric stuff at all. So yeah.